Hi guys, welcome to Innate Academy, and this is a video of JavaScript basic course. So previously covered these topics in the variables and operators section. So if you see, we have covered comments in JavaScript. We have learned how to declare a JavaScript variable. We have learned storing values with assignment operator and do a lot of things with variable. So today we will discuss about basic mathematics and we'll do some addition, subtraction, we'll play with decimal numbers and so on. So let's start.
So how will you add two numbers? Let's say I want to add two numbers and want a variable. So let's say I want sum to be stored in this variable. So you can use plus operator to sum two numbers. So let's say I want to sum 5 and 10. So what will be the output of the console? If I print the sum variable, we are asking simply here add 5 and 10 together. So that means 15. So this is our right hand operand that will be assigned to sum, and sum value will contain 15. So let's see how this is working, if we are getting 15 or not. Yes, we are getting 15. So that's how we are able to sum using plus operator. Or there are other type of operator like minus, multiply, divide. So let's try everything quickly. So we have added sum, then let's say subtract. How you can subtract? You can subtract anything. Let's say 10 minus 5. So this will be calculated 10 minus 5, that means 5, and will be assigned to subtract variable. So let's output subtract. As we discussed, you can print multiple variables separated by comma. So subtract, let's do multiply as well. For multiply, we use star operator. So let's multiply 10 and 5. So the output will be 50 here. And let's divide as well. For divide, we use forward slash. The output should be 15 here, as discussed. Output should be 5 here. Output should be 50 here, and output should be 2 here. So we have done everything. Let's see, we are getting the output that we discussed. So we are getting 5 and 15 for sum and subtract. Let's print others as well. Multiply and divide as well. So now the 4 values should come. Yes, 15, 5, 50 and 2. Multiply is 50 and divide is 2. So that's how you can do simple mathematical operations in JavaScript by using different operators. You can also combine things. So let's say I want equation to be calculated. That could be 5 plus 10 multiplied 3 and minus 2. So a simple BODMAS rule will apply here. If you have heard of BODMAS, then it's great. If you not, it's simply the bracket first will be calculated, and then let's ignore O, then divide will be calculated, then multiply will be calculated, then addition and subtraction is actually equal. They will be calculated how you return it, because there is no change how you perform these things. So let's, in our equation, divide is first. So this will be done as 10 into 3, 30, and then addition will be, let's do the addition. 30 plus 5 is 35, minus 2, 33. So let's see if we are getting the output as 33 or not. Let's save it and let's print our console. Yes, we are getting 33. So you can do multiple operations using multiple operators as well.
So let's discuss how you can increment a number or decrement a number in JavaScript. So let's declare a variable. Let's say I declared a variable 5. So if you want to increment this number, how you usually do? As we discussed, we need to write the variable on the left hand side of equal to, and on the right hand side we want to give the variable that you want to assign to. So we want to increment 5 to 6. That means we are adding 1 to A. This is how you can increment, but there is a shortcut as well for the same. What you can do, you can simply say A plus plus to increment a variable directly. So instead of writing this much of equation, you can simply say A plus plus. So let's see what the output is, and let's refresh as usual, and you see this is the 6 value is coming when I'm refreshing this. So this got incremented. Let's try one more. Let's try increment one more again. What will be the final output? It should be 7. So let's see if it is 7 or not. Let's refresh. Yeah, this is 7. So that's how you can increment. There is also you can add plus plus operator ahead of this as well, this meaning the same. This can be different in equations that we'll discuss in the later part of the video, but exactly this is the same meaning, that increment a by 1. So let's delete these two and let's try this. If we are getting the value as 6, yeah, this is again a 6. So either plus plus a or a plus plus, that how you can increment. So plus plus we can say is a increment operator. So let's discuss about the decrement operator. So there is a decrement operator as well. Just like increment operator, we have minus minus as decrement operator. This will actually decrease the a. So we have done twice a plus plus, that means our output should be 7 in the console. So it's 7. What if I decrement it by 1? Let's say a minus minus. So that means it will decrement the a. So let's see the output. Yes, that's 6. So until then a was 7. After minus minus, a is 6 now. Let's do minus minus a, because both the statement meaning same. Either you add after the variable or before the variable. In a single statement, this means same. This might be different in equations as I discussed, but we'll discuss that later. So after again decrementing, we'll get 5 here. So let's see if we are getting 5 or not. Yes, we are getting 5. So this is all about increment and decrement operator. You have learned about decimal numbers in your childhood. So that is decimal numbers, or we can say is a floating point numbers. So what are those numbers? So let's declare a variable. As default, we'll start with const and let's say decimal. Decimal could be a variable which contains some decimal pointer. So this means 5.4, or I can say 5.5 or 5.6, whatever I can define. I can define multiple digits after point as well. So let's start with 5.5, let's say, and let's declare another decimal number. This means 2 only, but we can declare it 2.0 as well if you want to add some 0. So let's multiply two decimal number. How can you can multiply? A normal behavior, one variable, multiply operator, which is our star, and then another decimal. And let's see what we got as an output. Let's save it and refresh them. So we are getting 11. So 5.5 multiplied twice should be 11, because 5 into 2 is 10 and 0.5 into 2 is 1. So in total is 11. So that's how you can multiply two decimal numbers. How you can divide? The same statement we can use, just add the divide operator here. So if you add the divide operator, and we are getting 2.75. So this is getting half of 5.5. So that's how you can divide a floating point number as well. Let's make some complex equation. Let's say I said 2.234, make it 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So multiplying is a very complex, and dividing, it's getting a very long numbers after the pointer. So that's how you can divide a number. So we have learned divide, multiply, addition, subtraction. So the last operator that is remaining is to find the remainder. How you can find the remainder of a number? So the operator that used for find remainder is percentage. Okay, so how you can use it? Let's say we can directly use a console.log, and we'll try there. So let's say if you divide 10 by 5, what will be the remainder in this case? Because 10 is fully divisible by 5, so that means remainder is 0. So let's say if we are getting remainder as 0, and see, we are getting remainder as 0 if we are dividing it. So let's change the number. Let's say 12. I want to do a 12 remainder 5. So what should be the remainder in this case? Because 12 is not fully divisible, we'll get 2 as a remainder. So we are getting 2 as a remainder. And you can also perform the same thing using variables as well. So let's declare a variable, let's say a, which is our 12. Let's declare another variable b, which is 5, and let's find a modulus between a and b. We already have a declared on the top, so it's giving me a error, cannot redeclare block scope variable a. So let's change the variable to x, let's say. So now we'll change this x here, and let's find the output. Output is same because we are just using variables, so we just replace these numbers with variables. So this is how you can find a remainder. So let's discuss how you can simplify few of the statement using compound assignment. So what compound assignment is? Let's declare a variable x as 12. We have already declared, so let's comment, and let's say I want to add 5 to x. So how we'll write? We'll write left side variable, and whatever you want the assign to, we want to increment x by 5. So I'm writing x equal to x plus 5, and let's see what the output we are getting. Should be getting 17 as we have done it previously as well. And see, okay, again assignment to a constant variable. We have discussed by default start with a constant, but if you are reassigning it somewhere, then change it to let. So let's change this const to let to avoid this error, and let's see what we are getting. We are getting 17, very clear. But you can simplify the statement using x plus equal to 5. So this is a operator that will add 5 and also assign to x. So that means instead of x equal to x plus 5, you can simply say x plus equal to 5. That means add 5 in the x and also assign it. So what will the output? Again, let's comment this statement and let's see the output. It's again 17. So this is doing a same statement. Let's try x equal to x minus 3. Since we are at 17, so the value should be 14. So let's see if we are getting 14 or not. But as we discussed, the same thing you can do with compound statement. So how the compound statement will make for this? This will be called as x minus equal to 3. Let's comment this to get the value as 14. And this is 14 we are getting. You can use this pattern with any of the operator. You can say multiply equal to, so you can say divide equal to, and both will work. So this is all about the compound operator. So in this lecture, we have covered these topics for basic mathematics: addition, subtraction, division, increment. We have created decimal numbers, we have divided and multiplied decimal numbers, we tried finding a remainder, and we learned about compound assignment. So this is for this video. In the next video, we'll be discussing about strings in JavaScript, and we'll do some operations with strings. So let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you like, please like the video, share and comment. And also don't forget to press the subscribe button and bell icon. Thank you.